Have you ever scrolled through social media feeds filled with perfect faith journeys and felt like yours just isn't? Well, me too. So keep watching as I look at how vulnerability and authenticity play a huge part of being real.
You're teaching me with my imperfections, reaching me
There's this pressure, right?
when
To
I
have it
run
all figured out, this
out of
picture perfect faith
permission.
life. But the truth is, following Christ is a journey, and sometimes journeys are messy. They're filled with detours and breakdowns. And that's where vulnerability and authenticity come in. Maybe you're afraid of judgment. What if people see your doubts or your struggles? Perhaps you feel like you're not good enough, not doing it right. We've all been there. But here's the thing, hiding behind a mask keeps you stuck. Back in 2016, I was blessed to get around an amazing group of men who were believers. And they were open about their journeys, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It was refreshing. It showed me that faith isn't about pretending to be perfect. It's about being real with God and with each other. The Bible even tells us in Romans 12:9-10, love must be sincere. Hate what is evil, cling to what is good, be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourselves. This morning, I want to bring us 3 points that can help us to be vulnerable and authentic. The first is we've got to be honest with God. Psalms 51:17 emphasizes the value of honesty and vulnerability with God. It teaches us that genuine authenticity begins with being open and transparent about our doubts, our struggles, and our relationship with God. This verse reads like this: My sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart you will not despise. This verse illustrates the significance of approaching God with genuine emotions and with genuine humility, knowing He will not turn away from a sincere and humble heart. Next, there's community and support. Recognizing and sharing our vulnerabilities within a supportive faith community fosters deep connections and cultivates personal and spiritual growth. When we look at Galatians 6:2, it underscores the significance of this by instructing us to carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. See, this emphasis on mutual support and empathy encourages meaningful relationships and a profound sense of spiritual fulfillment within the community. And lastly, there is transformation through vulnerability. You see, sharing our personal challenges and difficulties with others can be incredibly inspiring and can contribute to the growth and solidarity of the community of faith. This idea is beautifully captured in 2 Corinthians 1, verses 3 and 4. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all trouble so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves have received from God. Let me share this story with you. It all began when my son's truck, it kept breaking down. Every time we turned around, it was broken down. And one thing after another happened. At first, it was frustrating, but then it became downright inconvenient to us. I even started feeling a little resentful. And I thought, God, why is this happening? I remember sitting at my desk with my head in my hands and weeping because I couldn't figure out what God was trying to teach me. The lesson that I learned looking back was that I realized it was God's way of getting my attention. He was trying to show me that I was so focused on outward appearances of having things run smoothly that I wasn't being real with myself or with Him. That's when I knew I needed to open up. I was hesitant because I was the leader of the men's group and I had to have it all together, supposedly, but I shared my struggles with my men's group and they didn't judge me. They listened. They even shared some of their challenges. And it was a powerful moment of vulnerability and connection. The positive impact of that experience reminded me that faith isn't about having a perfect life. It's about being honest with God and with each other. My faith felt stronger than it ever had been, and the bond with my men's group grew even deeper. In closing, your faith journey is a unique and beautiful path filled with joy, and it's also filled with struggles. And I want you to learn to embrace vulnerability and authenticity, for it's in these genuine moments that meaningful connections are formed and personal growth takes place there too. What about you? Hey, I'm talking to you right now. Have you ever found yourself in a vulnerable situation? I'd love to hear about your experiences with vulnerability. I would like for you to share your stories in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in exploring topics related to faith and personal growth, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content. And if you like this video, be sure to check out this one right up here, as I think you will enjoy it.